Hey everyone, it's Melissa, and I'm going to show you how to log into your Beachbody On Demand app. Um, what you're going to do, it doesn't matter what type of phone you have, because this works with Android or Apple, is you're going to go to your app store. And in your app store, you're going to type in Beachbody On Demand. Hit the search button. Now, I've already downloaded it, so that's why it says open, but that's what the symbol should look like. There is no charge to download the app. You're going to put your email address and your password that you signed up to purchase your challenge pack. It's the same exact one. So you're going to put your email and password in. You're going to hit sign in. So basically, right here, it's going to tell you what you've recently watched, the programs you have purchased, because anytime you do purchase a program, you do get available on demand only if you have the membership. The great thing is if you did purchase the All Access Pass, you get access to everything Beachbody has ever made, plus anything new that comes out in 2017. So let me just quickly explain to you how this works. Now, this does work off of Wi-Fi, and it does work off of 4G, your cell phone data. So you have two options. You could allow cellular streaming. That means if you go away from a Wi-Fi network and you want to use your data, you want to allow that. If you do not want to ever allow your workouts to go, not to be used with your 4G or your data so you don't get charged, then you want to shut this off like that. Okay, so that's those three dots right there. So we're going to go ahead and click on the little wait here to get back to where we were. So these are the programs that are available. Now, when you have the All Access Pass, you get access to all the premium content. Now, I am going to do the 21-day fix. I get the best results with that. And by doing the program, we're going to be starting on January 9th. You guys can choose whatever program you want. I definitely recommend this because it has a modifier. You can use low hand weights, and for me, you would get the best results. That's just my recommendation, but if that's not something you're interested in, then you can do, like I said, if you have the All Access Pass, you can do another 30-minute exercise is the Country Heat. Then you have a 22-minute exercise, which is the 22-minute hardcore, and that's basically like a boot camp. The Country Heat is a country line dancing, and size is 30 minutes or more. Sometimes his stuff is 45 minutes, but you go through a whole hip-hop routine and learn every single move. Pyo is like a Pilates yoga kind of thing. And that's basically the premium content. The challenge is basically if you want to just switch your workouts every day, they suggest a certain challenge for the day. You also have, if you want like to bulk up, like really tone up, Body Beast is good. Also, 21-day fix extreme, hammer and chisel, P90. Those are all great programs. If you only have 10 minutes, use a 10-minute trainer. Brazilian butt lift is a lot of fun. There's Insanity. I mean, you guys have access to every single workout that is available, which is amazing. There's some older Shaun T, like Rockin' Body and Hip Hop Abs. Also, Core de Force is a MMA style workout. So you have access to all this. Oh, this particular program right here, if you're into reality TV, basically talks about the search for the next Beachbody superstar. Okay, so these are all your options. Now, I'm going to just go over when you go into a program, each program has all of their all their workouts here in this section. And to play a workout, you're going to hit the blue arrow. That's a play button. You're going to read this, and if you accept it, and then you're going to hit the play button. This will go through your whole workout for you. It tells you exactly what you need: weights, beach body mat or a yoga mat, water and towel, and we'll go through the whole exercise program for you. Okay, so these are all the the workouts for the 21 Day Fix program. Now, one thing that I'm going to go over like what is in each, the program materials for this particular program, but it's the same for each one. They have their own nutrition guide, but everything is available underneath the workouts. So my recommendation is to first go with the Start Here button. So you have to click on download. Now you can download this to your computer or your phone or email it to yourself. But I'm going to also post, well, if we were all doing the same program, I have the 21 Day Fix calendars already set up in the group. Okay, so this is your workout calendar. You want to follow the workout calendar specifically the way that it has been laid out for you. The reason why that is there's active recovery days of Pilates, which is day 4, and the yoga, which is day 7. Those are active recovery days, and those are incorporated in a way for you to get maximum results. So make sure you follow the plan as it's directed, okay? When you go down to day 15 to like super maximize your results, you're going to add both workouts to your day. So that's your workout calendar. Then this is where you're going to find your 21 Day Fix container plan. You're going to do your weight times 11 and then figure out the formula to get your calorie target. Then you'll go here to the calorie target and see where you fall under, and then go straight down and we'll tell you the number of containers you're supposed to have each day. This tells you how the containers work. Kind of a basic meal plan. This is your transformation tracker. I have one in the group as well, but it will tell you how to, or where you should measure, but I believe it's Thursday. That's the day that you'll have a video of how to measure yourself. This also tells you what you need for the workouts. I did put that in the group as well. Also, your online tools for success, like for instance, your Beachbody On Demand account. You have teambeachbody.com, and you also have me and your support group. So that's your Start Here guide. Now, the next thing we're going to go into is the eating plan. Now, this is something that I carried around with me, like everywhere I went. Every opportunity I had to read it, I read because I just really wanted to, I invested so much money in this. I really wanted to get the best results. And the best way for you to learn is really to learn on your own. I can only tell you and do so much for you, but I definitely would just keep this handy. Like if you hit your little button here, you can mail it to you. You can I don't know if you could do it in iBooks. Send it as a message. Okay, so this is like this is like the holy Bible of the 21 Day Fix, because I want to show you a couple things here. So it tells you right here what each container means, what each color means. Again, there's your calculation to see what category you fall under, plan A, B, C, or D. Here is your tally sheets. That is Carl Deichler. He's the CEO. Oh my gosh, he's so fun. He was telling me that he hates to exercise and he eats like a 2-year-old toddler. He just cracks me up because he's a funny guy. Anyways, he's always obviously testing each product out, and he got those results in 21 days. So this is a basic meal plan. If you can see here, this talks about having breakfast. It gives you 3 options: snack, lunch, second snack, and dinner. You don't have to follow these, but you do have to make sure you're eating all your containers. When you go back up to how many containers you should be eating for the day, it is so important under your calorie range to eat every single container. Now, say for instance, you're like, oh my God, this is too much food, because it really is a lot of food. I think a lot of us are used to not eating enough. Well, this is a lot of food. Because if you look at Plan B, that's the plan I'm on, the veggie container is 1 cup. So I'm supposed to have 4 cups of vegetables. The fruit container is 1 cup. So I'm supposed to have 3 cups of blueberries, or, if you put like a cup of blueberries, I think it feels like it's like 30 or 50 blueberries. It's crazy. Then you're supposed to have 4 servings of protein, 3 servings of carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 cedar dressing, 1 oil or nut butter. But we'll go over that in just a moment. So let's go back to the eating plan. So it just gives you basic, like a Shakeology sample, Shakeology recipes. This is very, very basic. If you Google or Pinterest 21-day fixed meal plans in your caloric range, you're going to see there's so much information out there. It's crazy. So here, this is what you're going to look at. You're looking at your green container, and it's going to tell you every single vegetable that is recommended for your green container. Make sure you fill it up to the top, and you can close it. Now, these containers, again, are just kind of they're really just for measuring. I do sometimes take them out with me if I'm like, want a little cute little Tupperware to take with me. But as you can see right here, okay, as far as the fruit is concerned, you're going to fill up the purple container with raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. But when you get to pomegranate, you're not supposed to fill it up the whole container with pomegranates. You're supposed to just have 1 small pomegranate, or with a guava, 2 medium guavas. So if there's ever anything like a bold next to it, that means you're going to follow that direction other than fill up the container. So the purple is fruit, the red is protein, and your Shakeology is considered a protein. You don't fill it up, the red container, with your protein powder. What you do is use the scoop that comes with it in the bag. Your yellow container is carbs, and if you could see, sweet potato, yams, plantains, quinoa, beans, they're all at the top. Tortillas, bagels, pancakes, waffles, those are all on the bottom. So I would recommend, for carbs especially, is to eat everything at the top. The top's going to give you the best results. You're going to get amazing results no matter what. But if you want super duper amazing results, do everything at the top. So if you look at everything to the right that's in bold, make sure you follow that direction. You're not going to fill up the container. You're just going to get 8 small crackers. Okay, your blue container is your healthy fats, which I love because it's nuts, hummus, coconut milk, feta, cheese, avocado. Your orange container is your seeds and your dressings, and olives. I love olives. Okay, so the teaspoon does not come with your container, but it does act as your nut butter, your seed butter. Now, these are the substitutions. If you see right here, it says 3 times a week you can replace one of your yellow container portions with a beverage from the list below. So you can do cow's milk 3 times a week, soy milk 3 times a week, almond milk 3 times a week, coconut water 3 times a week, and it tells you exactly what ounces to use. It also tells you to use your Shakeology cup to measure, because it has the ounces on the side. But look, you could have wine. You have 3 times a week, you have 4 ounces of wine. Now, as far as substitutions, it also says for 3 times a week, you can have a treat. Just use that matching container, orange container, yellow container, or teaspoon, as to measure your treat. So if you look at chocolate chips, that's considered, if they're dark, a half an orange. Potato chips, plain kettle. Tortilla chips, plain corn. Now you have your free foods, obviously water. If you look here, you want to drink half your body weight in water. And then here's the water bar. It gives you like different suggestions. I'll also have some in the group, but it really makes a big difference if you flavor your water. It's really amazing. So here's your Beachbody water bar. Then it talks about coffee, tea and coffee. You could have unlimited cinnamon. You could have tea or coffee, unsweetened. If you want to add something to your coffee, you can add cinnamon, lemon. I mean, obviously not lemon, but pumpkin spice, nutmeg. And then add 1 to 2 tablespoons of low or non-fat milk and 1 to 2 teaspoons of raw honey. That's what I like to do is I like to do coffee with a cinnamon and then a teaspoon of coconut milk. A teaspoon of coconut oil and then a little like splash of almond milk and a little raw honey. It's so good. I'll have to do a video and show you guys how I make that. But if you it says right here, stay away from cream, half and half, non-dairy, artificial sweeteners. So ditch any artificial sweetener that you have. If it's pink, yellow, blue, those things are just suck. They're really bad for you. Okay, flavored syrup, it's chocolate syrup. Okay, free foods. These are all your spices. Now, I love this because it gives you recipes for seasoning mixes. And I definitely would recommend this because like if you're like eating any type of meat, like I made like a ground turkey tonight and cauliflower. So what I did is I made the smoky Southwestern seasoning. It tastes kind of like a chipotle almost, and I added lime and it made like my food like taste 10 times better, and it's all free seasonings because when you look, this is all just herbs. So definitely really would recommend making at least 1 or 2 of these to help season your vegetables or your meats. They've also given you some container recipes like a mixed veggie stir fry, like what you can do with the red containers, how to scramble eggs, how to hard-boiled eggs, how to poach eggs. So there's a lot of good information in here. But at the end of the week, we're going to talk about meal prepping and meal plans, and you'll be able to kind of dive deeper on how you want to set up your week. Because meal prepping is probably the best way to get the best results because everything's already prepared for you, but we'll talk about that later. My next favorite thing are these dressings. These dressings, I've tasted all of them and they're amazing. So what I like to do is get a mason jar and like the plastic caps and make this. If you see it, it makes like 8 servings, which is about 1 orange container. So it makes about 1 orange container each, and it will give you all the directions and what's included in there. So these are all really good. Now, sweet treats. So these are 21 Day Fix approved, and if you see here, it's equivalent to 1 yellow container. So you're just going to follow these steps. Now, I always recommend try shopping at Trader Joe's if you can, because most of the stuff is available at Trader Joe's, and it's probably the least expensive place you'll find that stuff. But there's banana oatmeal cookies. Now, this is my recommendation. Okay, so I like to have my protein shake after I work out, and I like to have like a Shakeology dessert on hand, either in the freezer or in the fridge. So if something does like hit me where I need like an extra like treat, that's already available, and I'll have like a bite of it and the craving will go away because you're using your Shakeology. So this talks about Shakeology. These are a couple other Shakeology recipes that you could use. Just make sure you're looking to make sure that you have the right flavor. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you about Shakeology is sometimes it may take you 1 or 2 or 3 times to find your perfect combination. It took me a while, but I found it and it's amazing. Okay, so this is like your restaurant guide right here. Okay, so if you look at it, you have restaurant food. Cheese pizza is equal to 2 yellows and 1 blue. And that's for a quarter of a slice. That's for like basically one slice of pizza. So what you want to do is when you plan ahead, when you go to the restaurant, plan ahead, and this pretty much has like most of those. And if it's not on here, I wouldn't do it until like your 21 days are up, and then you're, waiting for the next challenge to start, because in order for you to get the best results, you definitely want to follow this plan as closely as possible. So that is the Beachbody On Demand, our nutrition guide for the 21-day fix. Every program has the same thing. You have all of your workouts here, and when you go down, you want to go to the eating plan, and Core de Force has its own nutrition guide. So it does use the containers still. Most of the programs do use the containers, but it's the same thing. You're going to find out what your caloric rate is, how many containers you're supposed to have of what. And then for this particular one, you're going to eat, let's say you're on plan A. So here's your plan A at the top row, and then you're going to add an extra fruit. And in week 3, you're going to add an extra fruit and healthy fat. So that's why it's important to see each nutrition guide, because it's different for each one, because you're doing, sometimes you're doing weights, you're doing cardio. So in order to get the best results, it's best to follow the nutrition guide. These all have the containers, and they also have dressings, and this one has different ones. I sometimes take one from one. If they're all using the container system, I take one from the other, and because I know like Core de Force has like some really yummy like food ideas. Let me just show you real quick. Sorry if this is going by too fast, but okay, come on, where did you go? There was this one. Okay, the barbecue chicken pita pizza. So you need a whole wheat pita, the maple barbecue sauce. It's on page 45 of this. Shredded cheese, chicken breast, red onion, and cilantro. So you can make pizza, and that would be considered 2 yellows, a half a red, half a blue, half a purple. That's still part of your meal plan. This looks like it's a chicken lettuce wrap with balsamic vinaigrette. Where did that go? That doesn't look like a chicken. Oh, whatever. But the steak salad with mango lime dressing. I mean, you can go like 22-minute hardcore, Core de Force, 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, all use the containers. So that's just a look of where your nutrition guide is. Okay, so the other thing I want to show you is, if I could find it, is the Fixate. Is it going to show me the Fixate? Fixate is a cooking show made by the creator, Autumn Calabrese, and her brother, Bobby, and they've come together to create 21-day fix approved recipes. And I'm so surprised I don't see it on here, because I just saw, oh, here it is. Okay, so you're going to go to Autumn, click on Fixate. So these are all the holiday recipes they just put out. And if you see, there's your blue button. There is it's going to take 5 minutes. So you click the blue button. So this is an amazing program, because it shows you like different cocktails, because it shows you like desserts. There's breakfast, there's entree, sides, dishes, Shakeology. You can even download the Fixate recipes here. It's unbelievable how much information is available to you for us to get the best results. So There was one I wanted you guys to look at. It is something I will talk about. I think it's Friday. It talks about watching a couple of these. So you'll get to have fun doing that. So that's basically it. I mean, this is pretty much how to use the on demand. It's the same when you use your TV or your laptop. But I'm so excited because Beachbody said, you know what? We want people to have full access to these programs because a lot of times what happens is some people don't, they do one round of the 21-day fix and they might do another round, but they get bored. Like I got bored. Like I think halfway through my second round of the 21-day fix. And then I bought Insanity, which was like $60. And then I bought another program. What else did I buy? I bought Quarter Force, which was like another $60. So right there, I spent $120 for 2 programs. And Beachbody is allowing you to do it, just for like get access to everything for such a good price. Like it's unbelievable. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I have for you today. It's a long call, a long chat, but I just wanted to make sure you got you got a good representation of what or how to use it. Okay, you guys have a great night and I'll talk to you later.